Good morning, students. I hope everybody is preparing well for their respective exams, especially TSPSC Group 1 mains. సో మనం నిన్న క్లాస్లో తెలంగాణ టూరిజం గురించి డిస్కస్ చేశాం కదా. సో ఇది పార్ట్ టూరిజం డెవలప్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ స్టేట్. సో ఇది పార్ట్ 2 అండి. సేమ్ కంటిన్యూయేషన్. సో ఇది పార్ట్ 2 ఎందుకు మనం చేసామంటే, సో పార్ట్ 1 లో మనము ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ ఆర్కిటెక్చరల్ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఆర్ ఎల్స్ మాన్యుమెంట్స్, ఇంపార్టెంట్ సైట్స్ ఇవన్నీ డిస్కస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. క్లియర్‌గా లైన్ టు లైన్ డిస్కస్ చేశాం కాబట్టి అది కొంచెం 1 అవర్ 10 మినిట్స్ ఆర్ 20 మినిట్స్ అయింది. సో అందుకని ఇది కూడా యాడ్ చేసి అరౌండ్ 2 అవర్స్ ప్లస్ పోతుంది. అందుకని జస్ట్ దీన్ని సెపరేట్ వీడియోగా చేస్తే మీకు కూడా మరీ లెంతీగా అన్నట్టు ఇది సెపరేట్ వీడియోగానే చూడండి. జస్ట్ కంటిన్యూయేషన్. సో ఇంపార్టెన్స్ మనం జస్ట్ లాస్ట్ వీడియోలో ఏదైతే డిస్కస్ చేసామో యాజ్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ టీఎస్పీఎస్సీ తెలంగాణ జియోగ్రఫీ, రైట్? సో అది టూరిజం డెవలప్మెంట్ ఇది పార్ట్ 2 అండి. సో నెక్స్ట్ మనము ఫెస్టివల్స్ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ ఆర్ ద కల్చరల్ ఫెస్టివల్స్ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ స్టేట్ ఇవి కూడా డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం. అది నెక్స్ట్ వీడియోలో డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం. బట్ ఈ వీడియోలో డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ వైజ్ ఆదిలాబాద్లో ఏ ఉన్నాయి, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ పోచేరా వాటర్ ఫాల్స్ ఆర్ కండెమ్ డ్యామ్. సో ఇలా ఏవేవి డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ వైజ్ మనం ఇంపార్టెంట్ ప్లేసెస్ డిస్కస్ చేస్తూ వెళ్తాం. అది టూరిజం సెక్టర్ కి ఎలా కాంట్రిబ్యూట్ చేసింది అది కూడా డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం. ఓకేనా? లెట్స్ బిగిన్. రైట్, ఫస్ట్ వి స్పోక్ అబౌట్ ఆదిలాబాద్. మీకు తెలుసు ఆదిలాబాద్ టాప్. సో నార్మల్గా ఇలా అనుకోండి తెలంగాణ. సో ఇక్కడ ఆదిలాబాద్, రైట్? సో it is the bordering with Maharashtra on the north western side, right? సో ఆదిలాబాద్ ఇది ఇక్కడ. సో ఇంపార్టెంట్ ప్లేస్లు వచ్చేసి మనకు కల్వన్ నరసింహస్వామి టెంపుల్. సో ఆల్రెడీ మనం డిస్కస్ చేసాం కల్వ నరసింహస్వామి టెంపుల్ దేనికి ఫేమస్ ఏంటి అని. ఇట్ ఈస్ సిచ్యువేషన్ ఆదిలాబాద్, రైట్? అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ occasionally now what you can say here the Narasimha Swami is what you can worship. So it is one of the important sites or the places in Blabad and followed by uh, Jainath temple. So Jainath temple గురించి కూడా మనం డిస్కస్ చేసాం. లార్డ్ లక్ష్మీ నారాయణ will be God will be there. He will be worshipped and followed by Kuntala waterfalls, right? So Kuntala waterfalls వచ్చేసి it is on river Kandam, and it is what you can say around high waterfalls kada around 45 meters height or around 147 feet height నుంచి వస్తుంది, right? That is the importance. And the Kuntala waterfall is named uh, after the beautiful wife of దుశ్శాసన్. శకుంతల దేవి అంటాం కదా. సో అతని భార్య పేరు శకుంతల, రైట్? దుశ్శాసన్ వైఫ్, రైట్? సో హీస్ ఆఫ్టర్ హర్ నేమ్ like Kuntala waterfalls. And we have other waterfalls of Pochera in same followed by Adilabad, right? So this is also one of the important tourist attraction, right? So it is not very high, this is around just 20 meters. So Kandam Dam and Shi- Shivaram Wildlife Sanctuary. So మనం శివరాం వైల్డ్ లైఫ్ సాంచురీ అనేది నేచురల్ నేచురల్ రిసోర్సెస్ అండ్ వైల్డ్ లైఫ్ గుడ్ దాంట్లో మనం డిస్కస్ చేసాము. వాట్ ఆర్ ద తెలంగాణలో 9 వైల్డ్ లైఫ్ సాంచురీస్ ఉంటాయి, 3 టైగర్ రిజర్వ్స్ ఉంటాయి, అండ్ 3 నేషనల్ పార్క్స్ ఉంటాయి, 2 డీర్ పార్క్స్ ఉంటాయి. క్లియర్? సో ఇది ఆల్రెడీ మనం డిస్కస్ చేసాం. జస్ట్ ఇక్కడ వచ్చింది కాబట్టి జస్ట్ ఓవర్ వ్యూ ఏంటి ఇంపార్టెన్స్ అదేం జస్ట్ మనం డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం, రైట్? సో ఈ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆన్ రివర్ గోదావరి విల్ బి like flowing from this clear and Kandam River. So it is one of you know that it is a tributary of River Godavari River, tributary of Godavari River. So it is connecting. The dam is situated around 40 kilometers from the Nirmal towards the Mancherial. So Nirmal నుంచి Adilabad. So previously Nirmal, Adilabad same district. After the what you can say 10 district నుంచి 33 districts అయినప్పుడు devolution for the better administration purpose. So Adilabad నుంచి Nirmal విడిపోయింది, right? So all clear. And next Bhadradri Kothagudem. So in Bhadradri Kothagudem we already discussed about these first already discussed about Sita Ramachandra Swami temple or like Bhadrachalam temple అని అంటారు. అండ్ పర్ణశాల మేబీ మీకు గుర్తుండొచ్చు. సీత అండ్ రామ వనవాసం ఆర్ ఎక్సెల్ అంటాం కదా, ఎగ్జైల్, right? So where they stayed in this area, right? That area name is called Parnashala, right? So for the 12, 13 years of exile, they lived. So Vanavasam antaru, Sita Ramudu and Lakshmana చేశారు. So Adi, that is Parnashala. It is located in Bhadradri, Kothagudem. Clear? And in you know that during these Vanavasam, there is many mischievous events happen, and one of the important place of this is Ratha Gutta. Ratha Gutta is where or like there is a small pond like where Sita Devi used to take bath, and one more important thing is that Ramana before what he can taking Sita Devi, he placed his Pushpaka Vimana just beside this hill, beside this area only, right? You know that what is Pushpaka Vimana, right? And next important place is Gu- Gundala. It is what one of the vicinity temple or like Gundala is Mikkel temple princess law. There will be a pound or something which the people or else what you can say the people will took a holy dip or something like that, right? So it is Gundala or Gundam antam like that. So Adi. And next Kinnarasani. So we know that Kinnarasani one of the oldest wildlife sanctuary in Telangana, right? So and followed by Kinnarasani project. So on like in this wildlife sanctuary, the project is also one of the part. And next like Tirthala. Tirthala is nothing but it is famous for Lord Sangameshwara and Lord Venkateshwara, right? So the Tirtha is famous for Lord Sangameshwara and Lord Venkateshwara. So both and in this region there is a medicinal plant also and found the idol of Shiva. So during what you can say what you can these archaeological like diggings or archaeological surveys, so they found 250 years back they found these what you can say Shiva in this place. They found Shiva, Lord Shiva ideal also. So along with to be precise, firstly, the Tirtha Sthala is famous for these Sangameshwara and Lord Venkateshwara. But 250 years back, when they conducted this excavation, something like that, they found Lord Shiva ideal also, right? So Hyderabad. So Migtelso, Hyderabad, these are the famous, right? Charminar and Golconda. Makkah Masjid. మనం already Golconda and Makkah Masjid would discuss some Usmania University, and with the recent Usmania, like we have affiliated colleges, right? So most of the people who are studying in Hyderabad or surrounding areas of Telangana or most of the colleges, including intermediate or mostly degree college, will be affiliated to Usmania itself. And latest news is that we have Koti Women's College. Now it is turning into a university. Koti Women's or the Women University, first men university, right? And zoological Nehru Zoological Park and Usan Sagar Lake. So the zoological park, it is one of the, what you can say, it is near Mir Alam Mir Alam tank. So nearby around the Mir Alam tank చాలా famous, and during Nizam times it used to provide the irrigational facilities, all these things, right? So when we talk about beginning from Golconda, you know that it is started from Kuli Kudiksha, where the as a diamond merchant, some of the famous diamonds of Kohinoor or Hope Diamond or all of its diamond. So all of these diamonds are from this Golconda area only, right? And coming back to Charnar, you know that it is built in 1591, right? It is center of the original city layout, and is you can see, and you can see Charmer four pillars ఉంటాయి కదండి. And with these things, and there is a space for the people, around 45 people can be offering prayers in this, right? Prayers. And beside Charmer, you can see Makkah Masjid, and we already discussed, right? It is completed by Aurangzeb in 1693 or 94, right? So the Makkah, it is the holiest place of Islam, like where it is in the actual Makkah or the real Makkah, it is in Saudi Arabia. So from there they bought the bricks to this Makkah, right? So that is the reason it is also very famous. It can accommodate almost 10,000, right? It can accommodate almost 10,000 worshippers at a time. Clear. So you can so previously when we had last class we discussed and we shown the photograph also, right? And Usmania University is inaugurated in 18 sorry 1918 by seventh Nizam Nawab Usman Ali Khan. So it is named after its founder. So Nawab Usman Ali Khan, what you can say, he launched or the inaugurated this university. So the new university is named after this Usmania University. Clear? And next we have Nehru Zoological Park. So to be precise, it is opened for the public on 16th or 26th, like not 16th, 6th October 1963. 1963 it was opened, and various animals are for the diversified, all the species can be witnessed in zoological park, and it is the only major zoological park in Hyderabad. So most of the visitors or even the children, it is the frequent must visit place in Hyderabad, right? So most of the people living in Hyderabad will visit once or twice in a year. Clear? And Usman Sagar, we already studied with the lake, Usman Sagar Lake, sorry, Hussain Sagar Lake. It is built in it is excavated in 1562 by Hussain Shah Ali. He is the son of the fourth Nizam, nothing but Ibrahim Kuli Kutik Shah, the fourth king, Ibrahim Kuli Kutik Shah. Clear? So, this is remember this name. I mean, this year 1562. So next is Jagatya. So in Jagatyal, this Sri Ram Sagar Sagar project and Doli Kota and Odela Lakshmi, uh, Odela Mallikarjuna Swami Temple and Jagatyal Fort and Bommalama Gattu and Dharmapuri Lakshmi Narasimha Swami Temple, Kondagattu Anjaneya Swami Temple and Kotilingala and Mantani Gautameshwara Alayam. So these are the important places. In that, the uh, Jagitial fort, it look like a star shaped. Clear. And when coming to Kundagattu Anjaneya Swami Temple, we already discussed. And uh, for these Bommalama, it is important it is important Jain center. Clear. And followed by your Kotilingala, it is a place where during Shatavahanas, during Shatavahanas, they used to worship uh, uh, the Kotilingala or the traditional of Shiva and Sundareshwara. So Kotilingam ante మీకు తెలుసు, it is Shiva. So they used to worship Lord Shiva. Clear? And coming to these here, Mantani or the Gautameshwara Alayam, it is also worship Lord Shiva. Yeah. And Janagam and Dini Janagama కూడా అంటారు. And Shila Kila Shapur Fort or Komravelli Malana Temple and Febbarti and Palakurti. And these are the important places. And the Shila Shapur, it is related to uh, Sar- Sardar Sarvai. Give me a second. It is related to Sardar Sarvai Papanna. He is during Telangana struggle, he fought with the Britishers also before independence, and he is one of the what I can say person who used his resources effectively, and he had the relation with the Shivaji or the Marathas also, right? Sardar Sarvai Papan and Komravelli Malana Temple. It is a Lord Shiva's or the Mallana temple antamu. Mallikarjuna or the Mallana temple. So it is famous for what they can say for the during Shivaratri or during Sankranti period, it is very Jatara or the fair will be held, so many people will take part in it, right? And Pemberdi, it is a metal craft, popularly used for the handicraft, handicraft. For the using of this handcraft, this metal craft, it is used. It is very famous in this area, Janaga, and followed by your Palakurti. In Palakurti, we have Someshwara Lakshmi Narayana uh, Swami temple. So it is famous for Someshwara Lakshmi Narasimha Swami temple. Here it is, the famous for Bommera Potana. So where it is famous for famous Telugu Kavi Bommera Potana, the birthplace of Bommera Potana. Clear? Yeah. And Jaishankar Bhupalapalli. So here these are the already we discussed about uh, Kaleshwaram or Mukteshwara. Kaleshwara and Mukteshwara Swami, they are the two lingams or the two lingam on the same structure or the same platform, right? And Kaleshwaram project, we like in Telangana, it is providing waters to almost lakhs of acres, and with the inauguration of Kaleshwaram project or the Kaleshwaram lift irrigation, we are able to provide water, enough water for the irrigation sector or the agriculture sector, right? So it is Kaleshwaram project is one of the reasons uh, for the better bountiful harvest, and as well as if, the income of the farmers also increasing with the supply of enough this water for the fields, right? And it is that it provides around it provide around after the inauguration of college run project, it provides around 15 to 20 lakh hectares for the fields this water, right? And it is the largest lift irrigation, largest lift irrigation in Asia itself, or one of the largest lift irrigation projects in the globe itself. So that is the commitment or the government is what you can say foreseeing the importance of irrigation. Clear? Yeah. So Alampur Joglamba, we already Joglamba temple we discussed. It is fifth of 18 18 Shakti Pitas, 18 Shakti Pitas. We- 18 out of 18 Shakti Pitams, it is fifth in Joglamba temple, Alampur Joglamba temple, and next Alampur's Navabrahma temple, Alampur Navabrahman temple. It is one of the nine uh, temples of what you can say. It is of Lord Shiva, Lord Shiva, and it is having a fair or Jatara on Shivaratri. During the Shivaratri time, or Mahashivaratri, we call it as, it is one of the nine temples of Lord Shiva, where during the Shivaratri, the Jatra will be or the fair will be taken place. And Beachpalli Anjaneya Swami Temple is also one of the famous. It is located in Joglamba Gadwal district and Gadwal Fort. And to be precise, previously the Gadwal Fort or the Joglamba part of Mabnagar district, and the Gadwal Fort or these Gadwal Fort is built by the Samasthanas king, or it is what you can say. The town of Gadwal is also famous for Chennakeshwara temple, which is constructed in 7th century of the Gadwal Samasthanam. So మనం బిఫోర్ ఇండిపెండెన్స్ గద్వాల్ అనేది ఒక సంస్థానంగా ఉండే సంస్థానం అంటే సంస్థానం ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ independent ruler ruling that particular areas. So landlords, so these people have what you can say having better relationship with the Nizams. So Nizam said, okay, give me the few taxes and you can rule your own area. We don't come to your area. Just pay me the taxes, obey my word. So in this way, these people are some of they have we have Gadwal, Karimnagar, few some stanams in Telangana. So those are independent, right? Those people have almost thousands of hectares under their control, right? They own that property. Clear? And talking about the Gadwal port, like it is built in 17th century, and next Kamareddy. In Kamareddy districts, we have Domakota Fort, Kalsrar Fort, and Pocharam project. So in Domakonda Fort, it is one of the what they can defensive structure. It is one of the magnificent structure that is built for the defensive architecture of the period. High level defensive structure. So and it and ఇంతకు ముందు మనం గద్వాల్ గురించి మాట్లాడుకున్నాం కదా ఈ దోమకొండ ఫోర్ట్ ఆర్ అండర్ ఇది కూడా ఒక సంస్థానం కిందనే ఉండేది రైట్ అండర్ పులి కుతుబ్ షాహి అండ్ అసఫ్ జ- జహీస్ అసఫ్ జహీస్ వాళ్ళ అండర్ లో ఈ ఫోర్ట్ ఉండేది అండ్ దే ఫాలోడ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ద గ్రేట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఫోర్ట్ ఈస్ అ గ్రేట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఆఫ్ అసఫ్ జహీస్ style of architecture. Style of architecture. Clear? So it is one of the best examples of Hasaf Jahi's style of architecture. Manaki the Nagara style of architecture ani uh, what northern style of architecture ani or the school of architecture and different అవి art and culture లో మనం చదువుకోవచ్చు బట్ ఇక్కడ just Domakonda fort is constructed under the style of architecture style of Asaf Jahis అని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి రైట్ అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ మనకి వచ్చే నెక్స్ట్ వీ హ్యావ్ కౌల్సార్ ఫోర్ట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ బిల్ట్ ఇన్ ద్రవిడ స్టైల్ ఇందాక మనము నార్మల్ గా ఈ అసఫ్ జహీ స్టైల్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్ అని చదివాం కదా ఇక్కడ సెమీ ద్రవిడియన్ ద్రవిడియన్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు ద సౌత్ అని ద్రవిడియన్ స్టైల్ సో Dravidian it is built in Dravidian style and it is built by Kakatiyas, right? So this is and we have Pocharam project. It is it. constructed across Alam stream, Haleru stream అంటాము. Haleru stream and during you ఈ డేట్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి డ్యూరింగ్ నిజాం టైం 1923 to 31. సో ఇది ఆ టైంలో నిజామ్స్ మనల్ని పరిపాలించే వాళ్ళు. సో జస్ట్ ఆ టైం గుర్తుపెట్టి పోచారం ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ కన్స్ట్రక్టెడ్ అరౌండ్ 1923 to 31. క్లియర్. లోవర్ మన్నేరు డ్యామ్. సో లోవర్ మన్నేరు డ్యామ్, ఎలగండా ఫోర్ట్ అండ్ శివరాం వైల్డ్ లైఫ్ శాంచురీ. సో మనం ఆల్రెడీ శివరాం వైల్డ్ లైఫ్ శాంచురీ గురించి నేచురల్ రిసోర్సెస్ ఆర్ ద వైల్డ్ లైఫ్ లో చదువుకున్నాం. మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి రివైజ్ చేద్దాం. నాట్ ఎ బిగ్ డీల్. అండ్ ఇన్ లోవర్ మన్నేరు డ్యామ్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఉజ్వల పార్క్. It is very famous for what you can say or the most attractive tourist or the tourist spot అని చెప్పుకోవచ్చు in lower Maneru Dam. And uh, it is located on like the park is located on the river Godavari, and same river Godavari passes through this wildlife sanctuary also. Clear? And lower Maneru Dam constructed in 1985. Clear? And Elaganda Fort. Coming to Elaganda Fort, it is what constructed during the Nizam domain or the Nizam times, and it is situated on the bank of Manner. So obviously, region near it is situated on Manner, and it was built by Jafaruddin Dawla. Jafaruddin Dawla in 1754. 1754 and 1754. Clear? And next is Shivaram Wildlife Sanctuary. We already discussed. So it is famous for March crocodile. Clear? So these are the important places in Karimnagar district. And next to come up Nelakondapalli Mahabuddha Stupa and Uttareshwara Swami Alayam. Already we discussed both of them. And Venugopala Swami temple. And Venugopala Swami, like he blessed the parents of Bhakt Ramdas. Bhakt Ramdas is a devotee of Sri Ram, Lord Ram. So Venugopala Swami, he has blessed Bhakt Ramadas. So it is, and Kondapalli is the place of Bhakt Ramadas birthplace, right? So in this way we discussed. And Jalacheru Venkateshwar Swami temple, Jalam Jamalapuram or Jamalapuram in Jamalapuram Venkateshwara Swami temple, and Kammam Fort, Kusumanchi Shivalayam. సో కుసుమంచి శివాలయం కూడా మనం డిస్కస్ చేసాం, రైట్. అండ్ ఒక ఖమ్మం ఫోర్ట్ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఏంటి అంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ కన్స్ట్రక్టెడ్ ఇన్ 1950. It constructed in 1950 by కేకే అని రాస్తున్నాను, కాకతీయ రూలర్స్ అని. Right, and it is built on a top of a hill fort or a hill rock అని చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. So that is right. These are the important places. And Komaram Beam Asifabad. So Jo Jodeghat or the Komaram Beam Memorial or Jodeghat, it is place where the Komaram Beam KB అని రాస్తున్నాను గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, బర్త్ ప్లేస్. అండ్ కొమరం భీమ్ స్లోగన్ వచ్చేసి జల్ జంగల్ అండ్ జమీన్. So this is the slogan of Komaram Bhim. There is a chance, like maybe exam కూడా అడగొచ్చు. Jal Jeevan, I mean Jal Jangal Jamin is a slogan of which of the following tribal hero or the tribal freedom fighter or the tribal fighter and so Komaram Bhim, right? ఇలా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. And he is died in this place on 1940. So you know that he fought ferociously with the Nizam or the Nizam rulers or the Nizam forces. Along with the other 12, what you can 12 villagers as to as killed by or killed by Nizam for forces, right? And next is Saptagundala waterfalls. It is in Komrambim, Asifabad, and it is also one two important tourism destination, right? Clear? Yeah. Next, Mahbubabad. So, Kurav, Kuravi Veerabhadra Swami temple, it is built by Bhimaraju of Vengi Chalukyas. Vengi Chalukyas, and later it is built by this and later renovated. Renovated by Kakatiya's ruler, Kakatiya's Betaraju one. Right, and it is Lord, Veerabhadra Swami worshipped here, and it is simply built by Bhimaraju of Vengi Chalukyas and later renovated by, I mean, for the any damages or something, renovated for the uh, better attraction or the better convenience for the devotees, renovated by the Betaraju one of Kakatiya's ruler, right? And on the occasion of Mahashivaratri, Brahmotsavam will be done for the Lord. Brahmotsavam. So Brahmotsavam అంటే మూవీ కాదండి. నథింగ్ బట్ మోర్ ఆఫ్ సెలబ్రేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫేర్. సో స్వామిని ఊరేగింపు అంటారు కదా, సో దాన్ని బ్రహ్మోత్సవం అంటారు. అండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్. ఇన్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ వీ హ్యావ్ పిల్లలమర్రి, Koisagar Dam or Jurala project. Pillalamari, it is like it is a tree. It is almost its branches covering at least 2 to 4 4 acres. It is a wide and largest tree, the banyan tree, 700 years old banyan tree, right? Uh, it is also known for religious significance. Clear? And it is an important place. what you can say place for what you can say recreational activities or park. The people come here and visit, and recently 1 or 2 years back renew or providing what you can say restoration of these banyan tree. Restore is nothing but with the providing the medical support for these tree or to regrow the branches. The drive is done by the localites or the local government department, right? And it is almost along this is we have zoo park or zoo park and the aquarium kind of or few other recreational activities near this Kilalamari, right? And coming to Kolisagar, so here printing mistake, Kolisagar Dam. So it is led over Pedavagu, River Pedavagu here, and it is a tributary of Krishna. Remember, it is a T and a tributary of River Krishna and అలా గుర్తుపెట్టుగా షార్ట్ ఫామ్స్ ఎందుకు రాసుకున్నా అంటే మీరు కూడా నోట్స్ రాసేటప్పుడు అన్ని ఫుల్ లెంత్ రాసుకుంటూ పోతే రన్నింగ్ నోట్స్ రాయడం కష్టం. సో ఇలా షార్ట్ ఫామ్స్ రాయండి. రాసిన షార్ట్ ఫామ్ క్లాస్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఫ్రీక్వెంట్ గా రివైజన్ చేస్తేనే మీకు గుర్తుంటుంది. ఆర్ ఎల్స్ తర్వాత టీ అంటే ఏంది, టీ ఎందుకు వచ్చింది అని మీకే అర్థం కాదు, రైట్? టీ అంటే నథింగ్ బట్ ట్రిబ్యూటరీ ఆఫ్ కృష్ణ. పెద్దవాగు ఇట్ ఈస్ ద ట్రిబ్యూటరీ ఆఫ్ రివర్ కృష్ణ, రైట్? అండ్ జూరాల, అదర్ నేమ్ ఆఫ్ జూరాల ఇస్ ప్రియ Darshini project or the Priyadarshini is completed or inaugurated in 1995. Clear? And this project has a what you can say, it has a capacity of 11.99 metric tons. Right? Clear? These are the important of Mahbubnagar district and Mechel, Malkajgiri. So we already discussed about Kesaragutta, which is an important place of Ram Ramalingeshwara Swami temple. Ramalingeshwara Swami temple, right? And along it is dedicated to Lord Shiva and come along with Bhavani and Shiva Durga, right? And మనం ఆల్రెడీ చూసాం. It is a big hill, so it is on top of a hill. And this in Medak. So Medak church. So it is one of the largest church. It is can accommodate around 40,000 or around 40 or 10,000, right? Not 40,000, sorry. Around 5,000 people at a time. So it can be right one of the largest churches, and it is built in Gothic style. Gothic style of architecture, and it the bell tower 175 feet bell tower. It is famous and it is one of the important tourism site in Telangana also. And Medak Fort, like the Medak Fort, it is built by Kakatiya's ruler Pratapa Rudra. Like It is strategically ఆ టైంలో ఫోర్ట్స్ బిల్ట్ ఎందుకు చేస్తారంటే టు హ్యావ్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ ఫ్రమ్ ద ఎనిమీస్, రైట్. ఇట్ ఈస్ స్ట్రాటజికలీ బిల్ట్ ఆన్ ఏ హిల్ రాక్. సో ఒక కొండ పైన కట్టారు. సో దట్ ఎనిమీస్ డస్ నాట్ హ్యావ్ ద ప్రాపర్ పొజిషన్ టు ఎంటర్ ఆర్ టు అటాక్ ఇన్ ఆన్ దట్ ఫోర్ట్. సో అలా అటాక్ చేయడానికి వీలు ఉండకుండా ఒక స్ట్రాటజిక్ లొకేషన్ ఆర్ ద హిల్ రాక్ మీద ప్రతాపరుద్ర ఆర్ ద కాకతీయ కన్స్ట్రక్టెడ్ ఇట్, రైట్. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చేసి పోచారం వైల్డ్ లైఫ్ సాంచురీ మనం ఆల్రెడీ డిస్కస్ చేసాం. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ పోచారం రిజర్వ్, మంజీరా ఫారెస్ట్ అండ్ మంజీరా డ్యామ్ కూడా, మంజీరా డ్యామ్ కూడా ఈ ఏరియా లైక్ ఇట్ ఆఫ్ అండ్ జైరాబాద్. సో ఇన్ మంజీరా ఫారెస్ట్ వీ హ్యావ్ ద ఓటింగ్ మంజీరా వైల్డ్ లైఫ్ సాంచురీ కూడా ఉంటుంది. అండ్ అలాంగ్ విత్ సాంచురీ మంజీరా డ్యామ్. And you know that Manjira Dam will provide the water for Hyderabad, the twin cities, along with Sangareddy, around 4 to 5 districts, Sangareddy, Rangareddy, Medak, as well as Hyderabad also. Clear? And Zairabad, it is the largest or biggest town in Medak district. It is named after, so it is named after, sorry, Zahir Yaujeng. So Jairabad Gandhi, Zahir Yaujeng, the city, the town is named after him. And Sri Ketak, Ketaki Sangameshwara temple at Jarasangam is one of the prominent attraction in near to Zairabad only. We have what you can say Sangameshwara temple. Clear? And Nalgonda, Buddhavanam, very famous. Where recently it is a what you can say tourist cluster cluster developed or the development or developed for what you can say tourism point only, where the Buddha's life cycle. So how he what you can say transformed his life into what you can say from the king into a saint, and how he get enlightenment. After enlightenment, how he evolved Buddhism. Everything can be seen in Sri Parvatara, Parvatarama or Buddhavanam near Nagarjuna or Nagarjuna Sagar. It is falls into Nalgonda district. Next, Nagarjuna Sagar Dam and Nagarjuna and Sri Srisalam. It is on river Godavari, and Nagarjuna Sri Srisalam Tiger Reserve is the largest protected area in India itself. Right. So it is one of the important places of what you can say these for the hydroelectric power also around 4,000 kilometers, right. It can the canal under the what you can say around 40,000 square kilometers for the generation of this hydro power electric, right. And Nandikonda Museum, it is located on the river bank of Krishna. Clear. And next, Pangal Chaya Chaya Someshwara Alayam. So we already discussed this. and Pangal Someshwara Alayam, Chaya Someshwara Alayam. It is built by Kakatiyas, and during Kakatiya's rule, it is acted as a capital city. Kakatiya's capital city, Pangal, Panagal, here, and Panchala Alayam we already discussed. Next, Nirmal. Right, in Nirmal, we already come across uh, Jnana Saraswati Alayam, where what we can say most of the for small children, the Vidyabhyasam or the Vidyabhyasam is nothing but the first step of learning. They will be very, most of the people prefer this Jnana Saraswati temple, and next is it is in Nirmal, and Nirmal handicraft. The Nirmal is also famous for Nirmal handicraft, where it got what you can say uh, Nirmal handicraft. It is got recognition from the what you can say geographical indication tag also. Clear? Right. And followed by Kanwal Wildlife Sanctuary. We from river Pranahita. It flows from this wildlife sanctuary. Or next we have wildlife Pranahita Wildlife Sanctuary, right? And Jannaram Wildlife, Jannaram Forest or ecosystem. It is a very important tourism site. Clear? And in Nizamabad, we have Nizamabad Fort or Killa Raghunatha Alayam, Ali Sagar Reservoir or the Deer Park, Ashok Sagar, and Nizam Sagar Dam. We already discussed Malaram Forest or Sri Neelakanteshwara Shrine or Architectural Museum. So these are the important place in Nizamabad district where what I can say in our there is a beautiful rock garden, rocks and garden gardening, Ashok Sagar. And you know that Nizam Sagar, it is constructed across river Manjira, river Manjira. So it is what you can say lifeline for the Hyderabad or twin cities of Hyderabad and Secunderabad. Right? And in Mallaram forest, it can be dated back to almost 1.5 billion years old rock formation. And next, Neelakantha screen, it is same built on top of hilltop, and it is famous Jain architecture of the Jain for the Jains. And Shivalingam Neelakanteshwara is famous for the Shivalingam also. It is important structure for the or the place for the Jain, right? And next, architectural archaeological museum or the heritage. It is inaugurated or opened in 2001, and it is house for the antiquities, nothing but age-old ornaments or age-old things which are available as the scenic beauties. All will be stored in this, and it is developed as a local civilization from the Neolithic era to the Vijayanagaram Empire. So, from the various parts of uh, I mean, various ages from the Neolithic age is to Vijayanagaram, what are the available there, they stored. So that is the reason we call them as the antiques. Clear? Yeah. Next, Fedapalli. And Peddapalli Oddela Mallikarjuna Swami Temple. So we already discussed. It is uh, it is one of the tourist attraction tourist tourism sites. So in Peddapalli, there is only few sites in Peddapalli. And Rajana Sirchila, Vemulavada Rajeshwar Temple we discussed. Mid Maneru Dam or the Maneru Dam, Upper Maneru Dam already we discussed. And Nampalli Gutta. It is famous for, and just note down here, me mid మనం లోయర్ మన్నేర్ డ్యామ్ ఆల్రెడీ డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం. మిడ్ Maner Dam, it gives what you can say irrigation to across 2 lakh acres. Clear? And Upper Maneru, it is built or the constructed or the laid foundation stone in 1943 by the Nizam. Foundation stone. And next, Nampalli Gutta. So here, Nampalli Gutta, it is one of our most important tourist spot in Rajana Sircilla. In Rangareddy, we have Usman Sagar, Himayat Sagar, and Ramoji Film City. And Ramoji Film City is what you can say in the on. It is the largest film city. It is around across 2,000 acres. So city outskirts లో ఉంటుంది. Most of the Bahubali set అని కావచ్చు. Most of the films in Hyderabad, not only in Hyderabad or the Tollywood, Bollywood, even other industry films also shot in this area. So it is the largest or the biggest, largest film studio in the world itself, right? And Himayat Sagar, it is on river Issa or Issi. It is a tributary of river Musi. Near Musi, it is completed or constructed by 1927 లో అయిపోయిన కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేశారండి. అండ్ ఉస్మాన్ సాగర్ ఉస్మాన్ సాగర్ ఆర్ గండిపేట అంటాము. సో సింపుల్ గా ఎంజిఐటి కేజీఐ ఎంజిఐటి సిబిఐటి బ్యాక్ సైడ్ ఉంటుంది, రైట్? సో ఇట్ ఈస్ a picnic spot, famous picnic spot, or as well as it supplies water for the Hyderabad or the 16 cities. And old Sangareddy jail, the famous in old Sangareddy jail, right? The jail, it is previously like it is a jail, but it is converted into jail museum. And previously this jail importance or the significance ఏంటంటే ఆ జైల్లో ఉన్న ఖైదీలను uh, they used to use it for the doing agriculture. And recently what you can say with the innovation from these jailers or the department, they are what you can say maintaining petrol bunks also, right? Yeah. And Siddipet, in Siddipet we have Lal Kumari, Burj, Erra Cheruvu, or Komati Cheruvu, or Sri Bogeshwara Swami Temple. So it is very famous. And in Siddipet, we have already studied in the previous part of our lecture Lakshmi Narasimha Swami Temple, Nacharam Guttani, and Vargal, the famous Saraswati Temple, famous Saraswati Temple, Vargal. and it is maintained by Kanchi Shankar Mutt. So the temple will be under their maintenance. And next, Suryapet, Matapalli Lakshmi Narayana Swami Temple, we studied at Panigiri, a Buddhist, famous Buddhist site. Pedagattu Pedagattu Lingam Mantula Jatara and Jam, Jampad Darg or Pilalamarri Shivalayam temple. So these are the few important places of Suryapet, and in that Pilalamarri Shivalayam temple is most it is what you can say historically as a gateway of Telangana. సో ఈ నల్గొండ ద సూర్యాపేట్ ఇది లైక్ మనం విజయవాడ ఆ రూట్ లో హైవేలో ఉంటుంది. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ కన్సిడర్డ్ యాజ్ ద గేట్వే ఇంటూ ద తెలంగాణ, నార్దర్న్ గేట్వే ఆర్ ద గేట్వే ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ, రైట్? అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ డేటెడ్ బ్యాక్ to 1,000 years old, right? And Metapalli Lakshmi Narasimha Swami temple, it is located on the river banks of Krishna, right? Next. So Vikarabad, Anantagiri Hills, already we discussed how Anantagiri is evolving and the Vikarabad area, especially Anantagiri area, evolving as tourist with the trekking or the hill climbing or scenic beauties, everything, the night staying or the boating, everything with the waterfalls availability. So it is turning into ecotourism spot also. And we have the famous Ananta Padma Swami temple. It is very famous in Vikarabad districts. And in Dwapara Yuga, this is Kali Yuga. In Dwapara Yuga, I mean in previous Yuga, Rishi Markandeya built this temple, right? And here Vikarabad forest hot springs. Next to Vanaparthi. In Vanaparthi we have Srirangapuram and Vanaparthi Samsthanam. So Gadwal or Gadwal Samsthanam and Vanaparthi, and there are few Samsthanam which are independent rulers. Clear, those people are able to have what I can say maintain their samasthanam so that individually and maintaining dear relationship with the nizams, right? And in Srirangapuram we have Nayaka Swami temple. Ranganayaka Swami temple. Right. And Vanaparthi Samsthanam we discussed. And Warangal urban. So Warangal urban changed into Hnumakonda. అందుకే క్లియర్ గా ఇక్కడ మెన్షన్ చేశాను. కాకతీయ రాక్ గార్డెన్, మ్యూజికల్ గార్డెన్, Siddheshwara temple, Padmakshi temple, and Thousand Pillar temple. So these are the important places in Varangal or Hanmakonda. The the Kakatiya Rock Garden is the famous attraction of Varang or Hanmakonda, the most famous, where the artificial water fall in the rock structure or placed these decorative pattern, everything visible in this rock garden. Next, it is musical garden. It is very close to Bhadrakali temple. Bhadrakali temple, and it is a musical foundation it with the colorful lighting during the night time synchronized, the lights are synchronized with the music, right? And Siddheshwara temple, it is one of the Pancham or the western face of the temple, or Lord Shiva, Siddheshwara or Lord Shiva worshipped here, and Padmakshi temple we discussed, and thousand pillar temple also. And Varangal rural Bhadrakali already we discussed, and thousand pillar temple already we discussed, and Varangal fort, right? Coming to Varangal fort, so it is constructed around 1260. So sorry, just give me a second. Yeah. So it is a date back to around 1269 AD, and it is built by Kakatiyas, obviously the by Ganapati Deva. So Ganapati Deva is a father of Rudrama Devi. Rudrama Devi and Anushka Kadandi. Rudrama Devi is the one of the greatest women ruler in India or on the globe itself. Rudrama Devi. Okay, if you've seen Rudrama Devi movie, also you can relate how the realistic, how the in Warangal region, how it is Kakatiyas as they maintain, how they maintain the kingdom, all these things. Yadagiri Gutta. In Yadadri Bhuvanagiri, the famous are Yadagiri Gutta, we already studied, and Kolano Jain Temple Shivalayam and Bhuvanagiri Fort. The very important fort, and the fort looks like a sleeping elephant, like Bhuvanagiri Fort, and it is the fort was built, and you know that it is built by Chalukya ruler, uh, Vikramaditya in around 12th century, and along with this fort architecturally very and geometrically also well equipped structure, and what you can say inside this there is a what you can say two larger pounds. And Mulugu district Ramappa temple, yesterday we discussed, 39th UNESCO heritage sites. 43, 40 is Dolavir, right? Ramappa Lake, we discussed Laknavaram, one of the tourist artificial, though it is artificial lake, it is a tourism Medaram, Samaka, Saraka Jatra, we discussed. Samaka, Saralama, both are daughter and, I mean, mother and daughter, not sisters. Clear, make that point clear, and we will discuss in next class. We detailedly discuss about festivals of Telangana. Clear? Yeah. And Narn Narnapet silk cotton. It is famous for what you can say. This it is uh, it is famous for the cotton or the silk sarees, where its import or famous for this. Just give me a second. So these silk sarees got a GI tag అంటాము దీన్ని geographical indication in 2013. So it is important to know the significance of this Nanapet region or the silk or the cotton. It is what you can say uh, the cultural heritage of this Nanapet district. Clear? And I hope we discussed. And one more important thing about this Pochampalli village is considered as the best tourism village in Telangana state by United Nation, United Nation World Tourism Organization. So remember Pochampalli, which of the following villages are recognized by United Nation World Tourism Organization as the best tourism villages in India and Pochampalli village in Telangana, right? Clear? And these World Tourism Organization, it is what you can say aim for what you can say outstanding rural destinations and show some good practice, what you can say for better cleanliness or better heritage and most attractive viewpoints for those. So these village will be selected. And Pochampalli, Pochampalli saris, all this, it is well recognized across India and export outside India also, right? And thank you. I hope you like in the people who are following these lectures will have maybe 10-15 minutes ఎక్కువ టైం స్పేస్ ఉండొచ్చు మనం అరౌండ్ 50 minutes ఆర్ 1 hour అనుకున్నాము ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎక్స్టెండింగ్ అదర్ 10-15 minutes ఎందుకంటే ఈచ్ లైన్ ఈ డీటెయిల్ గా డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి అది ఎక్కువ అవుతూ వస్తుంది ఐ హోప్ యూ విల్ understand each and every line and prepare well, prepare well for these exams and all the best. Thank you.